Life's greatest gift to me. When I was a boy in elementary school and middle school, 5th through 8th grade, I was bullied just horrendously. Every day I got into at least one fight, most time 2, 3. I was just a tiny young boy. I was tall, but I didn't have no weight on me. It was the boys that bullied me, the girls that bullied me, whites bullied me, blacks bullied me, everybody bullied me. And I didn't have a friend, not one. Now in the trailer park and stuff, they was other kids and stuff. I got something cool. They always suck up, but it was just for the cool stuff. That taught me a very, very good lesson. I guess that was my very first red pill, even though I didn't know it was a red pill. In school, if they wanted something, yeah, they'd play nice and stuff, but nobody nobody was my friend. It was cool to laugh at Stone and everything. But that was the greatest gift ever gave to me in life. You say, Stone, you're mental. No, I'm not mental. And it really was. For going through this period of time, it taught me to be fine with myself, to be alone by myself. Now, some of you may say, well, if you was fighting that much, you had something to do with it. Yeah, I did. I wouldn't back down or kowtow to anybody, and I still won't. I took my ass beatings. That once and again I'd beat their ass, but most of the time I took the ass beating. But that didn't matter. I stood up for what I believed in, and I wasn't going to be pushed around. But it also taught me imagination. It taught me ingenuity. It taught me to think for myself. It taught me I was okay, even when nobody liked me. Taught me that most people are just users. It took years for this to dawn on me because I wasn't miserable, but I wasn't very happy either. But I was content. I was my own self. I was different from everybody. I moved from the mountains where I loved it and went down to another state, and everything was different. And the biggest thing was there was no mountains, but at least there was some woods. And I run around them woods. I was so happy just being by myself out in the woods and with my BB gun and my slingshot, and finding things out for myself, figuring things out for myself. Today, these lessons is exactly what I need to live the way I live. But I will concede that maybe back then shaped how I wanted to live today. I can't deny that, and I know that it does have a part in the way I chose to live my life. But I'm perfectly at peace with myself. My greatest joy in life, outside of being around my family, my sons, my other family, is going out on the front porch in the summertime, sitting, sipping on a bottle and listening to the peat frogs. Peat frogs is a beautiful sound for those who have heard it. For those who haven't, well, you don't know, so. But yeah, that's the greatest gift that life has ever gave me, was isolation as a young child. Yes, I had problems uh, growing up and everything. It took me to being a man. Now, I'm not talking about 18, 19, 25, 27-year-old man. I'm talking 30, 31, 32, 33 before I started realizing, I'm okay by myself. And now that I'm older, a lot older, I love being by myself. I ain't gotta put up with nobody's shit. Don't have to put up with anybody's garbage. If I'm somewhere and I don't like where I'm at, I can go home. If somebody is here, which so far this year there has been exactly nobody in my house. No, that's a lie. My son come up one time and seen me this year. He's the only person that's been in my house. And I've told people this in the past, and they're like, oh, how sad, mostly females, but I have had some males tell me, oh, that's just horrible, that's sad. I feel so bad for you, and I always say, it's not sad, it's not horrible, and don't feel bad for me. I'm grateful, because at a very early age, the number one thing that I learned from being alone with no friends was I survived, and I do just fine, and I don't need anybody. Good men, brothers, be your own man, always.